Phrolova story quest is more than a narrative. It is a symphony of sorrow. Tragic yet hauntingly beautiful, her tale unfolds like a requiem. The red spider lily blooms like a wound across Phrolova's story, a flower often called the blossom of the other shore or the flower of the underworld. In the language of flowers, it speaks of grace, elegance, death, rebirth, and farewell, a mirror of Phrolova's soul. Before the tragedy struck, she wore white, her outfit as pale and gentle as the white spider lily, a flower that symbolized innocence, purity, and radiance. But when the flames fell and fate turned cruel, her forte awakened, and red lilies bloomed upon her body. It is as if her once pure soul was slowly stained crimson by the blood and fire on that tragic day. However, I believe that the white lily did not disappear. It was merely encased in a shell made from hardened blood. Once the grief and sorrow truly wash away, the white lily shall bloom once more. Phrolova is most likely a variant of the name Phrolova. Phrolova itself derived from Phrol, which traces back to the Greek name Theophilos, which means loved by God, and Ova marks the feminine form. Together, Phrolova can be interpreted as a girl who is loved by God. What an irony. Where was the sentinel when this tragedy struck? Where were they when she reached for them? Where were they when she was used by others? Where were they when she was cast aside? And where was Rover when she waited until her heart forgot how to wait? Bound by obsession until relief of its duty. This phrase is reflecting the inner heart of every character, regardless whether they are heroes or villains. Some righteous characters cling to grand, near mythical desires. Rover seeks to save the world. Siakona attempts to unravel the hypocrisy of the Order. Kartatia, bound by duty, longs to protect Rinascita. And yet, Phrolova's ambition is quiet, almost painfully simple. She does not crave glory or something grander. She wishes only to drive to a concert with Granilea, to rehearse once again with old Aeschylus, to return to the warmth of a place that no longer exists, to reunite with her loved one, to say I'm sorry to her mother. Her dream is not grand, it is human, and that perhaps makes it the most tragic of all. The final clash between Rover and Phrolova is not merely a battle of strength, but of belief. They are two sides of the same coin, bound by love, fractured by choice, and both in their own way are cruel. Rover, in the name of the world, erased himself. He severed the past, wounded those who love him, and buried his own memories. Phrolova, in contrast, turned her back on the world. In her grief, she did not hesitate to doom it all, if it meant reclaiming the one she lost. She chose love and memory over mercy. It is easy now to hate Rover for what he did, but perhaps in his mind, he was right. In his long life, Phrolova might have seemed like a flicker, one spark among endless centuries. A promise, once sacred, became irrelevant against the scale of all he sought to protect. And when the memories were gone, all that remained was judgment. Phrolova, the blood-stained villain, the unforgivable one. But Phrolova is not without fault. She too held fast to her truth. She will tear apart the world just to fulfill a promise. She will not forget, and she could not let go.